Hi everyone. So this is a little video to tell you more about our LinkedIn email outreach program. It's a really unique program that we've had a lot of success with, and it's also very affordable. So that's something that appeals to a lot of our clients. It's a great complement to other franchise outreach, or many of our clients only do this, and it can work really well. So basically, how this works is we start off with an in-depth strategy call to really understand who your target market is, what kind of professionals we want to reach out to. We have a database of over 300 million contacts, and we can really hone in on their professional background, their location, their experience, their seniority, et cetera, and find those targeted leads. Then we create a customized prospect list. We often create a bunch of different groupings and send out various like groups messaging that's related to that specific group of prospects. And we send out 95 messages per day via LinkedIn and email to those prospects. Once a prospect expresses interest, we pass the lead on to you and you take it from there. So it's a bit of a numbers game, which, as many of you I'm sure know, is sales is somewhat of a numbers game, but it's also a very, we're really trying to go after quality prospects and make the messaging really relatable to them so that they feel that they've been reached out to for a reason. So I'll show you kind of an example of one of these clients that we have worked with. So just to kind of show you some examples. So this is a series of messages, again, that we've sent out to people, in this case, in the travel and hospitality industries. It's for a franchise that rents out camper vans. So a really unique, fun, kind of different franchise opportunity. And so you can see in this example, this is an email outreach. We've written this message. We're reaching out to people who, tells you a little bit about what they are, a camper van rental company in the US, reaching out to, because we're looking at people in the travel industry. We have a couple of our current owners who worked in the travel industry are having a lot of success. So really sharing success stories, telling them why they're reaching out. It's there's a real reason it's connected to their background, et cetera. This person said, I'd happy to take a closer look. I don't own a van, so I'm not sure if this is applicable, but I'm curious about your business and would like to learn more. So that's, a nice positive response there. So here's another example of an outreach that was done via LinkedIn. So Airbnb host, which is a really good fit for this client, and he sent out a message. And again, the messaging is slightly different. We have a group of people who are in sort of the Airbnb world that we've written a different, slightly variation on the messaging. And this person said, hey, August, an information kit would be great. So, excellent sort of response. This is now the client can take this over. So, we're sending out 95 messages a day. Obviously, not every single person is interested, but we do get, a good number of leads coming in. I'd say, on average, anywhere between 20 to 40-ish leads, depending on the brand and the opportunity, et cetera. But they are good quality leads, and they're people who are actually engaging in conversation. They're not just people filling out a form who you're never going to get a hold of. Like they're actually, communicating directly with the person reaching out. So that kind of gives you an idea. I'll just show you one more thing. So this is just a little glimpse of the database that we use. So this database has, like I mentioned earlier, 300 million contacts. And what we do is we go and we use all these different criteria to look for that ideal person. So in this case, this is one of the groups that we're doing for this client. We've got several going for them, but this is a group of people, high-level hospitality people. So, they're senior people. We're looking for, people who can afford the opportunity. So we've got that in here. We've got the specific cities that he's wanting to target at the moment. We're kind of going through a list of priorities in terms of cities he wants to reach out to. And then there's a lot of other information that we can put in if we want to, in terms of narrowing down the prospects. So you can see that we've come up with 7,870 prospects. We have quite a few more once we start moving into other cities, of course, and this is how we look for those really targeted leads. And the data in here is quite up to date. We also do a second verification process when we send it out. We use best practices in terms of making sure that everything gets received in people's inboxes. We've done a lot of training on that. So this program has been really popular and very successful for many of our clients. It's something that's kind of different and that really grabs people's attention. So let us know if you have any questions.